He wasn't just having an affair. He was building an entire life with her. A secret apartment, a hidden bank account, a future, without me. And for 8 months, he had no idea I already knew everything. You're seriously leaving all this to me? My husband stared at the divorce papers like he'd never seen them before. I almost laughed. For 8 months I had pretended to know nothing, and in the next few minutes he was about to realise exactly how much I knew. Look, before all of this happened, I trusted my husband completely. We had been married for 11 years, built a home, shared dreams and planned a future together. And honestly, I thought we were solid. Not perfect, just solid. The kind of marriage that survives hard times. At least that's what I believed. Then things started feeling off. Nothing dramatic at first, just little things. His phone suddenly had a password. His schedule changed. His business trips became more frequent. Here's the thing. Every explanation sounded reasonable. That's what made it dangerous. You know what? The lies didn't start big. They started small. A delayed flight, an unexpected meeting, a dinner with clients, then another, and another, and another. Does that sound normal to you? Because eventually it stopped sounding normal to me. The worst part? He seemed happier. Not with me, with his phone. Every evening I'd catch him smiling at messages, then quickly locking the screen. That's when I started paying attention. Really paying attention. I checked credit card statements, travel receipts, bank records, and what I found made my stomach turn. Hotel charges, expensive dinners, weekend trips I knew nothing about. And honestly, the receipts weren't even the worst part. It was the pattern. Every charge happened when he claimed he was somewhere else. Every dinner matched a business trip. Every hotel matched a late meeting. Coincidence? Maybe once, maybe twice. But dozens of times? No way. Can you imagine sitting there, looking at evidence, while the person you love is in the next room pretending everything is normal? That's exactly what I was doing. Night after night, piece by piece. The truth started revealing itself. And I know what you're thinking. Why didn't I confront him immediately? Because I wanted the truth, not excuses, not lies, the truth. So here's what happened. I played dumb for 8 months. 8 long months. I smiled, cooked dinner, asked about his day. Meanwhile, I was gathering evidence. Every receipt, every transfer, every suspicious expense, everything. Then one afternoon, everything finally clicked. A bank statement arrived at the house by mistake. One account. I had never seen it before. My hands shook as I opened it. The account wasn't just hidden, it was funding an entirely separate life. Rent payments, vacation bookings, luxury purchases. The entire time. I sat there crying, not because of the money, because of what it represented. Years of deception, years of betrayal, years of lies. Then I found her name, repeated over and over, the same woman, again and again and again. He wasn't planning an affair, He was planning a future with her, a future without me. I felt sick. I felt broken. Then I felt angry. Very angry. But anger wasn't going to save me. Anger wasn't going to protect what was mine. So I stayed quiet, and I kept collecting evidence, month after month, while he thought he was getting away with everything. Actually, he became careless. Careless people leave trails, and he left plenty. By the time I met with an attorney, I had folders full of proof, financial records, messages, documents, enough evidence to bury every lie. The day I filed for divorce, I didn't argue. I didn't scream. I didn't even raise my voice. I simply handed everything to my lawyer. Then the hidden accounts were exposed, the financial records were reviewed, and the assets he tried to protect, they weren't protected anymore. Game over. The look on his face was unforgettable. For the first time, he wasn't in control. I was. The money he spent hiding, the plans he made behind my back, the future he thought he was building, gone. Just like that. And honestly, that wasn't revenge. It was consequences. There's a difference. Today, my life is quieter, smaller in some ways, better in others. The betrayal still hurts sometimes, but it doesn't own me anymore. And that's the lesson I learned. Trust people, but never ignore what your instincts are trying to tell you. Have you ever discovered a secret that completely changed how you saw someone? And what would you have done if you were in my position?